racing, you're all badass. Extremely badass, especially Walter. Okay, autograph signings anytime this weekend?
Unfortunately, we had our autograph signing just before this weekend.
Damn.
But I should be back here tomorrow at the Bondi.
Patrick has an autograph signing tomorrow.
Tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, and I think Taliesin's going to be doing...
I'm also doing another autograph signing tomorrow afternoon too. Yeah.
So, but there are different... Just check the schedules of the different conventions.
I believe mine's at 3 o'clock.
Okay. And my booth in the exhibit hall?
Yeah.
Okay. Simon's in the
Yeah.
I'm wondering with Hellsing, especially with all the symbols, there's like, what's on the back of Alucard's hand, for Hermes' my name, which is a reference to alchemic scrolls and all these other things, what Anderson throws about, all these crazy symbols, what's on the shields when they're running place. How many of those symbols are actually relevant to what's going on, and how many of them, in your opinion, are just window dressing?
Taliesin, I think you can answer that.
Okay. So, the first trick is to get Hirano and Naito really, really drunk. No, where do I begin with this? From the time from the times I've gotten to talk to Hirano about the whole thing, and this is true, I've actually gotten to talk to a lot of Japanese animators in the years. I've been doing this. Oh my god. I need a new portrait. I'm starting to age again. Western occultism and Western cultures has kind of a similar, not the same, but a similar fascination with Japan. It's the same way that we have a fascination with Eastern culture and interesting little tidbits. And I used to live in Tokyo, and you'd be amazed how many phenomenal occult books you can find in bookstores all over Tokyo. I found a Japanese copy of Man That Beheld Secret Teachings of All Ages, which has like half the Evangelion stuff in it. I think they do have meanings, and the meanings do correspond, but I definitely know that at the core of it, Hirano, from everything he said, it just really wants it to be cool. He strives for cool. That's really what he wants. He wants it more than anything.
We got it.
And I think he does a really good job of it.
It's all about that.
Hello, I wanted to ask, it's been 5 years, so I'm now working on this now, how does it feel? Did you guys have an easier time doing this than when you did the show the first time around?
Well, we sort of asked that question at the very beginning.
Well, I guess it's just because since, I guess I was just thinking about the fact that, can I ask another question, please? This could be a funny question. If the gang of Hellsing faced off against the gang of Ghost in the Shell, what do you think would win?
Singularity would open because I'd be on both sides of each team. I die in Ghost in the Shell. And then I don't even know what would happen at that point, so. They'll laugh at me anyway, so.
Thank you all for coming. That's true. Thank you.
I'm doing the big arms thing. We'll do the big arms thing.
I have 2 questions. My first question is that in the manga, at the very end, Kota usually draws these little side...
Are you going to spoil it for us?
No, it's not a spoiler. It's just something that Hirano likes to do at the end of his manga that features
Yeah.
And I know you guys can't have nothing to do with the animation or anything like that, but do you think maybe in the future Hellsing Ultimates that you can maybe add some sort of extra with Yukon Yarn?
Oh, you mean the weather reports?
Yeah.
I mean, they have if you notice in the series, they do cut to those sort of big links of those goofy type of things in there. I think the way to sort of incorporate in there rather than have it be in the preview areas or stuff like that. But You will see some interesting characters that sort of appear in the side things in the next
Next episode.
Next episode.
I'm not sure if you noticed or not, but Jan's dead.
Well, I know that. Jan lives. Jan lives. Yeah. Jan lives. And I remember, Josh, when I first heard you cussing, you immediately reminded me of my grandmother. And she used to say one thing to me when I was misbehaving in the car, and I was wondering if you could say it in like an old Italian accent. She used to say to me and my mother when she was a kid, "Shut the fuck up, you goddamn son of a bitch and fucking kids before I stab your eyes out with a pencil." Could you say that?
Is it in an Italian, old Italian voice?
She's been smoking for also over 30 years.
It's like, I gotta work on this, it's gonna take some prep. Line reading one more time?
You goddamn son of a bitch and fucking kids. Shut the hell up before I stab your eyes out with a pencil.
Hey, goddamn son of a bitch and kids! Stop this shit before I fucking your fucking eyes out! What's the matter with you, man?
Hey guys, I just want to say I thought you guys are all chill, you're really cool, and I had two questions about voice acting. I know it's like a hard business to get into, but I was wondering, because I'm interested in like voiceover, or maybe some other people here too, and I was wondering what's the best place to start off, and like how were you able to land your role? Like, I don't know, what's the best way or advice if you had to give anyone? I don't know.
I can give you one piece of advice before they start telling you about the voice actor perspective. From the producer perspective, voice acting is acting. So you should start by taking acting classes and then develop your voice technique from that. Because that's the whole thing. Basically, people don't come and say, I want to be a voice actor and not take it, not learn acting technique first. So that's where you really need to participate in drama, whether it's plays or local community stuff, or put together your own type of thing, to just basically hone your skills at it and take classes. Crispin, you want to add something?
I think there's no way to say the best way, because there's only your way. I can tell you how I got there, and I do it in interviews all the time, but that was my path, and it can't be yours. And so the thing is, I think the most important thing is obviously to be an actor, but if it's what you really want, then you will find your way. And then you have to be clear with yourself that that's what you want. And if that's what you want, you take the acting classes, you'll find the openings. To everyone else, it'll seem like it's a mystery. How in the world did you do it? And when I tell the story, it's like, oh my God, it sounds impossible. You scaled Mount Everest or something. But it was my life, and from my perspective, it's like, no, I just did this and I did that because that's what I wanted to do. Acting is vital. The cool thing about voice acting is any voice is cool. Anything, you can sound like anything. You don't have to have a deep, dark voice. You can have a weird, odd voice. I mean, my friend, I have plenty of friends who play little weird characters in animation all the time. They make a lot of money doing it. That's the cool thing about voice acting is if you're an actor, if you're good at portraying characters believably and you're very professional about stuff, you will eventually work because they want you.
Their personal plight or experience.
Human sacrifice. Act, and then once you're acting, and once you're getting booking work and doing some theater, maybe even some television commercial, then the voiceover is a little easier to look up. So.
Yeah, I would strongly recommend focusing on your craft as an actor, and more than anything, get on stage and practice acting, and from there, everything will come. If you want to do voice work, you put yourself on tape, you submit yourself to people, you just do it again and again. You do work, you fall down, you get up, you do it again, you send yourself out, you keep persistent. If you really are in love with this expressive art, which is acting, then you just do it.
I think if you pull most voice actors, like 90% of them came from the theater.